and welcome back to Brick Gaming YGO. I'm back here today with another amazing, fantastic, super broken combo video for my Thunder Dragon Lightsworn Chaos whatever you want to call it deck, and we just hit 200 subscribers. We're actually already over 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And I also plugged into a calculator with how the channel is growing right now, how many subscribers we'll have within the next year, and right now we're looking at about maybe 1300 subscribers total within the next year. That is super nuts. You guys are completely destroying this. So please, if you haven't liked, comment, and subscribed, I would highly recommend you doing this. Helps me out, helps the channel out, and helps the community out in this channel growing, and I hope to reach more people and help out more people with their deck building and everything along those lines. So thank you so much. I will be doing a 200 subscriber special, and I hope you guys check it out. I haven't decided on what I'll be doing yet, but if you have anything that you would like me to cover, let me know, and I'll leave it basically open for about a week. Now let's get right into this. First off, this is a really busted hand. I want to start off with a really good hand and then do a bunch of random test hands from there. So basically, just to give you an idea of how this deck works at its best. Then I'll show you kind of more just random hands, and then if you guys want to, like if this video gets popular, then I will definitely do a part 2 where I go more in depth and even do a couple of combos. So let's get started. So first off, you're going to activate opening of the spirit gates. You're going to go ahead and get a search for ya boy, the one and only Dark Beckoning Beast. Then you're going to summon him out, get your search for Chaos Summoning Beast. This is all pretty standard so far. You should hopefully know these combos at this point. Then you're going to normal summon out Chaos Summoning Beast. You're going to link down by 1, and you're going to go ahead and get into your Link Karibo. Then you're going to use the effect of opening to discard off Dragon Roar, and then reborn back your Chaos Summoning Beast. Next, you're going to, of course, activate Chaos Space to get a search. This may seem a little bit out of order, but basically just making sure that I don't mess up any parts of this combo. And so this is kind of the order that I'm used to, not really exactly used to doing, but feels comfortable. Oops, that's the wrong card. We're going to go ahead and grab our Collapse Serpent from our deck. Then we're going to go ahead and banish out Dragon Matrix, Special Summon Collapse Serpent. You're going to go ahead, oh excuse me guys, sorry about that. You're going to go ahead and get a search for your boy, Dragon Matrix in a second. You're going to have to go find another one in the deck. But you're going to grab out your Dragon Matrix next. So this is what your hand looks like, this is what your board looks like. Now you're going to go ahead and link up into Curious. You're going to use these three. You're leaving your level 1 on board in case you need to use Link Karibo, but you're going to go these three, summon out Curious. Then Curious will be Chain Link 1, Black Dragon will be Chain Link 2. So you're going to be able to now go ahead and get your search first, and then you're going to get some mills off. I'm doing it this way because you always want to have White Dragon Wyver Buster in your hand. You don't want to accidentally mill off of Curious. And then off of Curious, you're going to go ahead and get a ditch for, if I can find it. That's always a struggle about doing big boy deck combos. You have to find the cards. I'm going to send Chaos Betrayer, and then I'm going to get a random mill. So let's see, I'm going to get this shuffled up. Random mill of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thunder Dragon Fusion is engraved. That is perfectly fine. You don't even need to do Thunder Dragon stuff. You got another Chaos Space, and you got Dragon Dark engraved. This feels pretty busted. Next, you're going to go ahead and use Chaos Betrayer engrave, banishing out your Dragon Roar and your, oh wait, I don't have any lights yet. Give me 1 second. Ignore that play that I was about to do. Next, we're going to use Wyver Buster, banishing off Collapse Serpent to summon down Wyver Buster. So he's on board now. Then you're going to, from there, use your Chaos Space to put Collapse Serpent back on the bottom of your deck. And we will be drawing into a Aloof Lupine. Can't use it this turn, but that is perfectly fine. From there, you're going to go ahead and link these two into your Verte Anaconda. Oh wait, do we want to go Verte first? Give me 1 second. Let's see, do I go Verte first? No, we gotta play this safe just in case. We're going to link to these two. and then go into our Appaloosa first. See, because no one's going to hand trap you at this, or not hand trap you, but no one's going to bear you at this point. Like, if they play Nibiru before you summon Appaloosa, you have so much advantage that wouldn't even matter, and you would be completely fine. Then you're going to use Wyverbuster Engrave. Go ahead and get a search for your another Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Then you'll be able to use Chaos Betrayer in Graveyard, banishing out Wyverbuster and your Dragon Roar. Summoning back Chaos Betrayer. And then you're going to, of course, use Dragon Roar's effect. Go ahead and get a special summon from your deck. And I will just go for a Dragon Dark. Next, we can now go ahead and link these two off into your boy Verte. So you'll summon out Verte. Then you're going to get Dragon Dark effect Engrave. Go ahead and search for another Thunder Dragon card. And at this point, you can just go ahead and grab Dragonhawk from your deck. So you're back up to 5 cards in hand. You're doing pretty amazing. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Emergency Teleport. Teleport will go ahead and grab ourselves based upon this, we will go ahead and grab a Gamma since he's level 6 and he's level 2. You'll now be able to make the Synchro guy. The one and only. So I'm going to shuffle back up my deck. And we will now Synchro 8. So Synchro, he'll get banished off. And then we'll go ahead and go into Big Boy Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler will activate, grabbing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, obviously you don't want to mill Dark Magician, so you're going to grab Dark Magician to your hand, and the rest of these will go to graveyard. Now you have plenty of lights and darks loaded up in your graveyard for upcoming turns. You have a Chaos Space Engrave, but we're not done yet. We can keep on going, because now we'll activate Dragonhawk, ditching him to grave, and we'll special summon back our Dragon Roar from our banished. Then we'll link these two off into a, let's see, which one do we want to go into? I would say that the best option is now IP Masquerena. So you now have an IP on board. Then you're going to pay 2,000 life points using Anaconda. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, and you have free protection now. Free protection from Appaloosa. They'd have more than like 2 hand traps at this point. If they haven't already hand trapped you, it's perfectly fine. This deck is amazing at playing through hand traps. Then you're going to be able to summon out Dragoon, and now your graveyard is completely loaded for next turn. So next turn you have a Chaos Base, you have Thunder Dragon Fusion, you have Chaos Roller Engrave. Then in your hand you have all of these guys. You have at least at least 2 good discards for Dragoon. You have IP Masquerena, which you can pretty much go into anything with. If your opponent had no interruptions, you have 2 negates with Appaloosa. You are looking amazing. And you could potentially made a Thunder Dragon Titan here if you don't like mill the Thunder Dragon Fusion. And that's why we only play 1, because you only need 1. So, yep, this is the deck. This is how amazing this deck is. And, you know, even though this hand was really broken, you can do the same things with even average hands. So I'm going to do like 1 or 2 more test hands, just because the combos in this video usually take a while. And yeah, let me get this deck shuffled up once again, and we will be doing an insane combo again. Yeah, so if you guys really like this type of content that I've been doing recently, please let me know in the comments. It means a lot to me and to the channel. If you guys have any questions, any feedback, any concerns whatsoever, let me know. And by the way, I've been getting a lot of people mentioning that I should shout out Andre Torres in one of my previous videos. And even though I didn't really feel like it was completely justified since I've shouted him out before, I'm just going to say right now, if you got to this point, that shout out to Andre Torres, of course, for anything in the past that I might have messed up on, and for anything in the future, because I'll continue to shout out people that help me out with this channel. And if you ever look at my descriptions, comments, or even watch a lot of my videos, anytime that someone brings up an idea that I think is good and I use it, I will always give them a shout out. I will even give shout outs to other channels, because a lot of other channels like me are small, and I think we all should work together to help build each other up. I think as a community, this is what a community is supposed to do, and I just want to say thank you to everyone. So let's get right back into this, do a couple more cuts, and let's see what our opening hand will be. Okay, I can work with this. this is completely fine right here. So we're going to start off with a Thunder Dragon activation. And this isn't even like super broken, it's just good for what it is. There is so much cool stuff you can do. So you're just going to run through all your Thunder Dragons. Literally, like, no one will ask you unless they're a whack-a-mole player where they just hit every single card you play. And even this hand, I don't think Dragoon's like, the biggest concern here. So next we're going to activate Chaos Base, ditching off a Dragon Matrix. And the reason we're ditching off Dragon Matrix is because we want to keep that one extra Thunder Dragon in hand for at least right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and search out for, yeah boy, the one and only Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. So from here, this is what you're looking at right now. Then, just to be safe, now that you have multiple dark targets, including a Dark Magician, I think you're going to be fine to go ahead and activate Allure. So I'll go ahead and activate Allure. I will draw 1, 2, and this is the hand now. And let's see, which one do I want to get rid of? Oh, definitely Roar. Yeah, you want to get rid of Roar. So banish Roar. Roar's effect will go off. You'll go ahead and grab a Dragon Dark. Then from there, you're going to use Collapse Serpent, banishing off Dragon Matrix. Dragon Matrix effect will activate now. And trust me, there are Lightsworns in this deck. We'll eventually see a couple. We'll grab a Dragon Matrix out. Then from there, let's see, you have a couple of options, but I'm just going to go ahead and link. So I'm guaranteed multiple more summons. So I wouldn't say it's good to go for Verte yet, just in case, you have to bait something out in a bit. Instead, I will start off by going for an IP Masquerena, getting that girl set up over there. So summon out IP, then trigger these two guys' effects. So I'll be able to go ahead and get a search. Double search, actually. And I'll always use Dragon Dark as a Chainlink 1 because that's the more important card to get your search for. And now, since we're guaranteed to already have enough for a Titan, we will go ahead and grab Fusion. And then also we'll go ahead and grab White Dragon Wyver Buster from our deck. And Wyver Buster slash Black Dragon Collapse Serpent are just amazing in this deck. So you're going to go ahead and grab these two out. Then next, I will go ahead and banish out Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, special summon down Wyver Buster. Then I will activate Chaos Space Engrave, shuffling him back in. So I'll give my deck just another quick shuffle. Cut the deck up. Oops. There we go. Drawing 1. We drew into a Dragon Dark. So this is what our hand looks like right now. We're up to 6 cards in hand, 4 cards in grave, and then those 2 cards on the field. So this is perfectly fine. I'm going to now use Chaos Valkyria, banishing off a Thunder Dragon to special summon herself to the board. Then, okay, how many more summons can I get out from here? This is always the most difficult part. Is it worth it going for a lot more summons based upon what we have? I would say no. This isn't like one of the positions where it's really easy to make Appaloosa and just call it a day. But this is going to be good hand trap bait because at this point, either game 1, your opponent's already hand trapped you and you're fine, or B, they waited to see if you play Verte and this is just good bait. Because if your opponent does hit this, you now have a guaranteed Appaloosa. So you're going to use the effect of White Dragon Wyver Buster. Go ahead and grab another Collapse Serpent. And then just assuming that you're able to get Verte and Anaconda off, or not yet anyway. We're going to first activate Thunder Dragon Fusion. So I will be putting back, let's see. For my banish pile, I'll be putting back Roar. Plus Dragon Matrix. And finally, putting back the other copy of Dragon Dark. Since we now have another copy in hand, it's just better to keep the other ones in deck. So shuffle the deck up, get that very solid cut right there. Then go ahead and summon out Titan. Titan has hit the board, and now you're going to finally get to use your Verte, of course fusing off with all of these guys. And with the higher deck count, you have a way lower chance of seeing like Red Eyes Fusion in your hand. I've even seen people play like locals, people play like 2 Red Eyes Fusions just in case they draw into it. I think that's a horrible idea. Don't do that. You only need 1, but this just makes it better. So you're going to use these 3, and then you're going to go ahead and summon out Dragoon. This is going to be your ending board. You'll have 4 cards in hand, at least 2 interruptions with Titan, 1 interruption with Dragoon. Then in your graveyard for next turn, you have a Thunder Dragon Fusion set up, and yeah, this is pretty solid. And then also during your opponent's turn, you can use IP. You have a free Appaloosa you can make. So technically, in some ways, this hand's even better than the previous hand. And yeah, just I'll do more tests and more combos in the next video. I'm kind of running a little bit low on time. I don't have enough time for another combo. But please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys really want to see more content like this, let me know. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe for sure. It really helps out the channel. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel. And you have helped me out so much. You have you in the community, like anyone in this community, everyone in this community means a lot to me. I have an amazing community. All of you guys are super awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.